Welcome to the final episode of Sum It Up, the video series making sense of the Biden administration's International Summit for Democracy. In videos 1 to 5, we looked at what's the summit all about, who's invited, world responses, and US leadership. In this video, we're looking at the view from Australia and the Asia Pacific. Now, Australia is invited, but it's striking how little it's registered in the media. Compared to COP26 or the AUKUS military alliance, for example, it is barely registered. What takes there are tend to focus on security issues such as countering Chinese power in the region. Now, the lack of attention is surely partly explained by the fact that there are no Australian leaders speaking at the summit, although New Zealand's Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern is flying the flag for our neighbours across the ditch. What about the rest of the region? Let's look at the map. US treaty allies like Japan and South Korea and fellow Quad member India are invited. Ally Pakistan is also invited despite having very low democracy scores. But only 3 states from ASEAN are invited: the Philippines, Indonesia and Malaysia. Singapore's Prime Minister, having received no invitation, has said he doesn't want to be involved in a Cold War style lineup in any case. By contrast, the Pacific region is strongly represented with 12 states in the guest list, including states with diverse political backgrounds like Fiji, the Marshall Islands and Papua New Guinea. Taiwan's invitation has signalled the US stepping up its support, but diplomatic representation will be provided by Digital Minister Audrey Tang and Taiwan's top representative in the US. Perhaps the best way for Australia and states across the Asia Pacific to approach the summit is to use it as an opportunity for a much needed conversation on renewing and strengthening democracy. Whether we're talking about integrity issues or disinformation, there are many issues to be faced, and they're best faced together. So thank you for joining me for this video series. It's been produced under our Renewing Democracy theme at Melbourne School of Government as part of our multimedia project, The Democracy Fix.